Today guys, we're doing a custom build for the 10f Widebody in GTA 5. Car itself is beautiful, definitely a massive upgrade from the 9f. It's got a ton of awesome customizations, and hopefully we can make it into somewhat of a race car build. Because last time I did this, we went for more of a clean look, so we're gonna see what happens. Woohoo! Can we land it? Can we land it? Can we land it? Nope. So I'm not sure when you guys are watching this video, but as I'm recording it, I believe the next DLC is coming out in about 2 days. A lot of people aren't super hyped for it, but then again, we also haven't gotten that much information on it at this point, and the release date is apparently in 2 days, so we shall see what happens. I think it's actually going to be kind of awesome, and in terms of the content that comes out in missions, yeah, we'll complete that shit quickly, but the other stuff I think is going to be kind of cool. Anywho, we have arrived. Let's start upgrading this thing. Start with the basic stuff, make our way over to the front bumpers. Forged look is not the way I like to do anything. I do like carbon though, so we're gonna go with the carbon super splitter. Rear diffuser. Holy shit. I didn't even know this car had that. Question really quickly before we do anything else. Okay. Oh god, bro. I like the look of that. Bro, the freaking splitter, like that is nasty. Yeah, like that's the only reason I wouldn't put it on. Like, you know how sick that would look? And then the only other option is like this stuff, which I mean still looks good. Like, I mean, I kind of like the look of this one. Let's go with that for right now. Not really seeing anything else I'm a huge fan of. Maybe this? The carbon bolted one, but I think the one that we got on right now, this one right here, that one's looking pretty good. Cannards. We're definitely gonna toss these on. I don't want, like, which are the ones that I like? I think it's something like this. Yeah, let's go with those ones. Engine, obviously got to max that out. For the exhaust now, it sucks that we can't see it. Bro, that would have been so much better. For this, though, we're going to go with something dual. I'm thinking carbon. Let's just stick with the carbon look. This, no. Just no. Like, what they should have done is made the grille see-through. Like, it clearly should be see-through. Same with the one on the rear. They do it for some cars, but not for all of them, and I don't know why. But this does not look good. This doesn't either. If the grille was see-through, though, it would look perfect. Headlight covers. Tintable lights, of course. Lights, hell yeah, let's do that. Liveries. Okay, let me just see. Do we have any, like, nice race car liveries? We got white stripes, black stripes, tricolor, white pinstripes, red. This one actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, we're getting into the racing ones now. I think normally I go with something like this, but we're going to go with a bit more of a race one. Honestly, this car does not have a lot of, like, true racing vinyls, like compared to some other cars like the Italy GTO. Like these are all fairly simple. I'm considering this, possibly doing a red, possibly doing a white. We do red, we get rid of all of the red and we keep the white on there, or we get rid of all of the white and keep just the red. We will have to see when the time comes. For the mirrors, let's see. I'm liking carbon already, so we're going to go with that for right now. We could go with the camera mirrors, but no, we're not doing that. Yellow on black plate, of course. Trim color for the interior, I don't know. We got to figure that out once we actually, you know, pick the color and the vinyl. Now for this, ridged panel is obviously clean. We're probably going to go carbon, I'm thinking. Is there any other one I would go with? Probably not. I like the ridge look. I think it looks good. In terms of these, can we look on the other side? Yes, we can. I like this one here. This one's fairly basic. Let's go with the carbon winged skirt. Spoiler-wise, okay. Now, like I said, we are going for more of a race build, so we're definitely going to have an actual wing on it. We could go for something like this as well. Not terrible. These are a bit more sporty. This could work. This car's got a pretty decent amount of customizations. I like it. Like, we're not going to be going with any lip spoilers or ducktails or anything like that. It's going to have to be a wing. So possibly something like this, possibly this one, or maybe even this one. For right now, though, let me just toss on this. I don't think I'm going to keep it, but we will see. Now for the sun strip, we're definitely going to have to toss this on. I'm thinking we're going to go with Fukaru in black. Suspension-wise, let's go with comp suspension, race transmission, turbo tuning, windows, dark smoke. For the hood, what do we got here? Ooh, bro. The race hood, I like that. I like that. That is perfect. That suits it so well. All these other ones are pretty decent too. I actually don't mind the look of this one at all. That looks pretty freaking awesome too. What's the R-Spec? R-Spec's not bad either. They honestly all look pretty decent. It's just the forged look that doesn't look good. Now for the roof. Do we go with a carbon roof? Hell no. God no. We're going to go with the ridgeline, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's back into the custom shop. Open up the trusty old mob menu here. First, let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so we got aerials right here. We are going to go with a race fin. Hood latches. Yes, I would like those. Too bad they don't have the classic ones. So we're just going to go with the normal latch ones. Steering wheels, we're going to go with Rally Professional. Seats. What do we want to do about the seats here? I mean, they all kind of look the same, and it honestly doesn't really matter that much. I do like these. These actually look sick. Carbon rally seats? Hell yeah, let's go with that. Doors, yikes. See, if they just made it, it would be better. Instead of just removing the entire door and making it look ugly like this, like, bro, that looks so bad. So we're not going to deal with that. For the dash, let's see what we could do. Carbon doesn't really add that much carbon. Yeah, really not too much. I say we just go with carbon, to be honest. Trim, we already got that. Vanity plates, we already did that. For the dashboard color, let's go with a racy yellow. I don't know. Interior color, black's not bad. I'm thinking we might just keep it black. Maybe go red. Gotta love the red guts, right? Okay, now that we've done that, this is what the car's looking like with upgrades. It's not looking bad, but now we need to compare some liveries. So let's see what we got here. So this one right here, right? Let's go ahead and paint this thing pure white. See what it looks like. So that's what it looks like pure white. The first thing you notice, we obviously need to change that carbon panel to the primary color because it looks very weird like that. All in all, it doesn't look terrible though. Now we change it to red, that's what it looks like. And honestly, I'm kind of digging it. I am kind of digging it. Now it's not the exact shade of red we need though. We need to change it up a bit because you can still see the stripe down the middle. So let's mess with it a bit. All right, I think we got it perfectly here. There we go. So we completely removed the red stripe, but sadly, we cannot fully remove the WeWang logo background, I guess. But I mean, it's still looking good. If you want the RGB for it, it's literally 205, 0, and 0. And the hex code for it is CD0000. So you can input that into your own cruise if you like this look. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Let's take a look at another one now. All right, next livery. The Jackal Racing one we used before all the time. We just make it gray, and it honestly does look really good. That's why I usually keep going with it. This one itself looks good. It's just the whole vinyl is one color. So it's probably not going to suit super well with what we're trying to do. This one right here, though. Let's see. How does the car look in white with this vinyl on it? Boom. Very, very simple. It doesn't add a whole lot. You can still see that little stripe going down the middle here. And then it's just a couple little stickers. Like, it's nothing crazy, to be honest. In black, it looks pretty decent too, but I'm not really feeling that vibe. This looks sick in black as well. This is what the German one looks like in black. I mean, you know, it's not looking bad either. Let me take a look at this one really quickly. All right, now let's change this color up to make it match up with the lining right there. Just make it nice and dark. Perfect. Just like that. That took literally 3 seconds. And there we go. This one is also not looking terrible. Now the question is wheels. We got to do the wheels. Obviously, the wheels I want, sadly, we can never actually use because Rockstar does not want to make wheels like this for some reason. But like, bro, shit is looking sexy like this. Bruh, look at that. If only. But we're probably going to go with Fukuru. So let's look at track wheels. Head down to Fukuru. Alright, let's see what we got here. Modern Mesh and Forge Star, always a great option. Giga Mesh actually isn't terrible either. Say we go with Modern Mesh. And there we go. That's what this build would look like. I don't mind this at all. Let me hop into the other whip really quickly. So obviously the base primary color would be red either way. But I do want to just check one thing more with this car once again. First, let's get these wheels sorted out. There we go. Alright, now let's duplicate it. Alright, so now really quickly, let me switch this side panel over to the primary ridged panel just like that, and then change the color to pure white. And there we go. So we got 3 builds here, and honestly, they're all looking pretty decent. One thing quickly though, let's just mess around with the spoiler. Now I honestly think the wing on this one actually looks pretty good. It suits it fairly well. On these two, maybe not so much. Possibly something like this on that one looks pretty good. Now, obviously, this one is the exact same thing. But let's take a look at spoiler like this. Not sure why it changed on this one to that one now. There we go. We got 3 builds sitting right in front of us. We got a white and red, and then we got another white and red, and then we got like a gray and red. Honestly, when it comes to it, I'm liking the look of this one right here the most. I think it all ties together fairly well for a racing build. These two also look great though. But of course, this one is like very bright red. That one's a lot darker. And then this one, I mean, it's just a Canada car pretty much. All in all though, not looking terrible. Let me just try one thing. I want to see what this looks like with white wheels. Yo, okay. That fixed this car up real quick. Holy shit. That just changed everything. That really just changed. Okay. Now I don't know which one looks the best. Ooh, I also don't know how this is going to look. But let me try red Fukuru tire lettering. That's what it looks like with red. I don't mind it. I think it looks better with white still. Okay, so if I had to pick my #1 contenders, it would be this one right here and this one on the far left over here. I think they both look great. Let me know down below in the comment section which one you guys like the most. Personal preference for me, the white one hits hard because if you can make white wheels look good on a car, I think that's just perfect. But obviously this one still looks very, very nice as well. Either way, solid builds. And I guess that's going to wrap things up for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if there's any other builds that you want me to do, be sure to comment them down below. But with that said, I will catch you guys in in the next one.